What's up, my K-Sazians? It's your girl, K says the Oracle, and we back again with another banger. Guys, today we are doing tough love messages, and we're also doing current events. So, guys, this is going to be another good show. If this is, what you was looking for, then stay tuned because we're going to get right into it right after the intro, okay? And a shout out of the people that put up in your girl notification van, period, all right? Check out this new intro. If this your first time seeing it, okay, let me know what you think about it in the chats. Welcome, welcome. It's your girl K says the Oracle, your favorite psychic hoe. Guys, today we are doing tough love messages 1212. We're also doing current events. Is there anything that's in the news that you saw that you want to talk about? You want me to run it through the cards? Now would be a great time to ask me. Period. You never know what content could come from the questions. Maybe I need to do a reading on it, a full reading on it. Who knows? But if you have any current event that you saw while you were scrolling on YouTube or conversation wise, you like, let me check that what the energies is on. You know what I'm saying? What the energy is like on that. We can run it through the cards and definitely get into it. Period. Okay. Let me see who put up in your girl notification van. We got Nicole Smith in the building. Okay, she driving that thing, beeping the horn, yelling all out the window. The windows is down. Okay, period. And you got my girl Neek Neek yelling in the passenger seat. Period in your girl notification van. And then who y'all got in the back? Y'all got Masha Johnson in the back and Andrea Tate in the back today, y'all. What's going on? It's your girl K says the Oracle. Y'all, also for my Patreon people, I just dropped two readings over there. One is on Shekinah Joe, cause T.I. and Tiny is fucking with her again. So what's really coming towards her? Is she in danger? I answer all of their questions in the reading on Patreon. And then I did Doja Cat. Why did she cut off her eyebrows and her hair? What's really behind that? Is that somehow linked to maybe what Britney Spears did? All the answers for that is in the new reading I dropped over there on Patreon. Period. Um, what else? What else? Okay, that's pretty much it so far. But yeah. So somebody already sent their money in for their reading. So let me. Oh, hold on. So Sunny already just sent her money. Period. Nicole just sent her 50. Period to let me know that she said she proud of me, girly. Listen, cause your girl been on it. I didn't worked out today. Got glammed up, did my Patreon videos, and now your girl is here doing 1212 and current events. I'm really trying to stick to it. I don't even think this particular broadcast was on the lineup for today, but I was like, oh, I didn't do it yesterday, so I was like, I owe them. Listen, your girl been on it, period. So I'm glad that my hard work is paying off and that it's appreciated and people are acknowledging it because time is what? Money, and time is something we don't get back, and time is energy as well. And I'm giving a lot of it, period. So let me check out what's, what I'm saying, who paid their money for a reading. Sunny in the building. Let me show you that love back so I don't forget for them tough loves. Let me get my tough love deck. We also doing double messages today. So if you choose to get a reading, you will get double the messages for your money as well. I don't know who doing that. So it's closer to what a personal reading would be like instead of like a mini express reading, okay? So, let's say the prayer. Angels, ancestors, protect my energy. Put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bias out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also, put a fiery wall of protection around all my case studies, both new and old, and send them love and life for their highest good. Amen. Period. So, what's up, girlie? So, let's get into it. So, angels, ancestors, what does Sunny need to know? What does Sunny need to know? All right, girlie. Let's see what Spirit got for you. First thing out the deck, Spirit wants to let you know, look, what they say. Spirit wants to let you know that you're the shit and don't forget it. What does that really mean, though? We'll get into it in just a second. Then we got, you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. So let's make sense of this. So you the shit, meaning like, look, you in your bag, you in your cocky shit, you're not lying, you just like, listen, it is what it is. You're very much blunt with your energy right now. And perhaps that's leading you to maybe be slightly unbalanced when it comes to a situation or a situation that already happened. I don't know if you was really just really trying to talk shit to be malicious, or you was talking shit because it was the truth. Um, but I feel like in a situation you didn't use any couth and you didn't use any empathy as to maybe how your words would affect somebody else, or maybe even the repercussions of what you said could come back on you. Um, but I do feel like there's a situation that you spoke very candidly, that somebody ran back and told somebody. So some shit could be getting started, and you was like, damn, really? Like, that's not even how I said it. So just watch out for that. And the lesson is, watch out how you say stuff and watch who you talking to. Okay, definitely, because things can get misconstrued and problems can start. So try to say what you mean the first time, especially if you saying it to somebody else that you know is a bone collector, meaning that they're gonna take what you say and take it back to this person and that person, and you don't want your words getting fucked. You can have no control of them doing that, but at least you said exactly what you said. Do you see what I'm saying? Versus they like, well, you said this, and you like, well, I can see how that, somebody could take it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I really meant this. Okay, so watch out for that. Then we have in the future position, girl, it said it's dark. Hold on. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. See, there's more ego energy. So then we got, you look like a shit show. You're a hot ass mess. Fact, clean yourself up. What does this all mean? So this ego has maybe put you into a place where you ain't seeing stuff clearly, and maybe something blew back on you, um due to your words or something that you said. Okay, and maybe that put you into a lower vibrational energy. Maybe you even talked about how somebody else looked. I don't know. um but I feel like, okay, girlie, you'll be right after Sunny. So basically, that could have put you in a low vibrational spiral because you now feeling shameful. You know about what you said. You want forgiveness. You like, damn, I didn't. Maybe I still got some work to do on myself. You know what I'm saying? So, or you could have been paying attention to other things and maybe not paying attention to maybe like how you look, and maybe it's a time to pay more attention to how you look and how you're presenting yourself. If you're gonna if you're gonna talk shit about somebody, make sure you gotta look on point, right? If you're talking shit, then you gotta look on point. So there is a need for you to definitely give yourself more attention as far as your appearance. Changing up your hairstyle, eating better, exercising, drinking more water, you know, something like that. Maybe get on more trend with fashion or something like that, or maybe just dress for your body style. Maybe more professional, maybe more polished, something like that about your image needs to be redone. Maybe how you look visibly, something about that needs to be redone. Or this message is just saying you need to stop paying attention so much to how people look. You could be missing something about a book because you judging it off the cover. Take it how it resonates. Then we got get yourself together, pull your shit together. It says help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So Spirit is basically saying, hold on, let me read the second part. It says shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. So let's make sense of this. Get over yourself. Back again is the ego. Spirit is getting you together, grabbing you, you know what I'm saying, right by the motherfucking collar, like, who do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, humble yourself a bit. Like, you've been somehow floating. Here's the ground, and somehow you've been floating on that motherfucker. And Spirit is like, girl, you need to put your feet on the ground. Like, you've been tripping. And not only is this who you are, you've had this problem in your life for a while with your mouth and the things you would say and your observations. Everything don't got to be said, girly. You know what I mean? You don't got to say everything that you see. What your mama say? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You kind of baby need to go ahead and adopt that, because your mouth has been getting you in trouble, and you like, well, it is like that. It's the truth, no matter if it's the truth or not. Who are you, the one to point out the observation and say it? Is what Spirit is saying. You see what I'm saying? Spirit is like, look, you actually are a good person, and you focus on the wrong shit. Spirit is like, girlie, you like to give back. You like to do good deeds for people. You like to see change like that, you know, in your community and in different areas that you can see it. So they're like, focus on good deeds and stuff and ways you can give back to humanity on the weekends, volunteer, make something for less fortunate or something, any way to give back, or start a nonprofit. I don't know. But Spirit is saying like that's where your energy should be put into, not put into your ego or making yourself somehow feel that you're better than certain people. You know what I mean? Like Spirit is like, girlie, humble yourself. Because the things that really make you a truly good person, to make you really truly have the bragging rights, those things you haven't really put energy into. So Spirit like, shift your focus to the things that really make you a good person, instead of saying I'm a good person but doing not so good person actions, you know? So then there's some stuff that you're holding on to, maybe that's poisoning or causing your outlook or causing your energy to become so toxic with these low vibrational feelings of shame, regret, and guilt. Um, but Spirit is saying, listen, you can move on from this. Forgive yourself. Forgive people that may have maybe given the fire back that you gave them. Spirit is saying, just let stuff go. Let stuff go. You've been carrying too much old stuff that no longer serves you in your energy, in your reality, and you're letting that vibe affect you. It's like how you're coming across to people is not who you truly are. But you've become jaded and a bit tainted due to something you've been through or something you experienced, or something that maybe hurt you, and somehow you've changed in a way. That's what makes you jaded or tainted. When people go through too many things that have hurt them or traumas and they haven't healed. Hurt people, right? So Spirit is saying you got some work to do on yourself. So the future energy is what I was talking about now, when it came to like you forgiving and letting shit go, and you doing, you know, good stuff for humanity, and you getting your shit together. That was the future energy. The present energy was the one about you looking like a shit show. It's dark, you can't see a thing. Ego. And then ego again is here for the past. So the whole reading is about your ego. And then there's different situations here from the past, present, and future. But your reading will be here, so you can always rewind the live and re-listen to your reading. The bottom of the deck bonus message is, look, you think somebody is lying, they fucking are. So there's a situation of a person maybe around you that's coming across like they're for you, like they're a good person. They could be gaslighting you, and they could be enabling this negative behavior or this negative outlook that you've somehow adopted. This person is giving you a false reality. Also, this person is not telling you the truth when you either ask things or stuff that they're presenting. Something about them is false and deceptive. So I don't know who that is in your energy, but you know, we can always do a personal reading. That's why I also set up the 2222 membership. That's just about spiritual advising. It's not about getting access to the Patreon content, but it's simply about how you could book personal, more in-depth readings, especially if you think that you need more than one reading, as far or more than two readings. I may do if you catch me on a monthly basis when I go live. Okay, trust me, the 2222 membership is definitely a value, because I automatically charge the deposit and then $2 a minute after that initial 15 minutes. Okay, so you're getting a deal because you are getting a free 15-minute reading. You see what I'm saying? Instead of it being really like, if you was doing 15 times 2 is what, 30, but I'm charging you 22 a month. Okay, period. So you're getting a deal there, you're getting a discount there. So if you are a person that needs more readings, you know, you need some spiritual advising, if you're going through transitions in your life, definitely look into that membership. I'm telling you guys, I created it for a reason. There's a need, and I'm definitely giving you a deal. So check that out over there on Patreon. But girlie, that was your reading. Now we're going to get into Nicole Lee. She is using her VIP 3333 Fast Pass, and she becomes the next person that I give a reading to. So we're doing tough love for Nicole Lee Smith. Let me see what's going on, because my phone is going off. Okay, so Nicole, you're next. Angels, ancestors, give me tough love messages for Nicole Smith. Give me tough love messages for Nicole Smith. If you have a current events video, once we are done with the readings, make sure you put the comment in the chat so that I can see it. And then I will get to that as soon as we complete the readings, okay? So, what came out for you, girly, is believe what you see, face reality, or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. What does that mean? That's in your past energy. This is telling me that somehow, not somehow, but sometimes you live in an illusionment or escapism, if you will. What does that mean? Where you are creating a reality that's not real. You're basing it off how you want it to be, and what makes you feel the most comfortable, instead of really taking a reality for what it is and calling a spade a spade. Okay. Spirit is saying if you chose to abandon that thought form of escapism and illusionment, and you chose to dealt directly with facts and the reality in the present moments, Spirit is saying actually you could get a bit farther. You can make more progress with yourself. Not only in just business, but personally, spiritually, however you want to look at it. But you can't keep choosing a fictional reality because it feels better. Spirit right here is talking about, listen, some good shit happened to you. A blessing happened to you. But this blessing was supposed to be around to give you longevity and stability. Because this is what you've been asking for. This is what you've been maybe praying for. But this issue of maybe the illusionment or the escapism could be blocking this blessing from maturing to where it needs to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? Next we have, I feel like this is pussy power. If it's a woman, if it was a man, it'd be penis power. But for females, when I'm reading you, this is definitely pussy power, okay? Strength. And what does this mean? Figure shit out on your own. Fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck. You need your people around you. Okay, listen. So coming up real soon, or even something that just happened, is a tower moment. I mean, we talked on the phone, so maybe it could be what we talked about. But something gives me, this is something that either just happened or it's about to happen like in the next couple of days, like even like later on today or something like that. But it gives me very much that your strength and perseverance will be tested. It's going to be like where you want to call on somebody to really figure it out, or you want to let money take care of it, or somebody else to take care of it, or pass the blame or the buck to somebody else. But it's going to be something that only you can fix. Nobody else can fix this. Only you can fix it. There's something, it may have already been happening. It already happened. It's happening. So you may already know what I'm talking about. And then it's going to get worse from there. Something traumatic is about to happen. What that is, I really don't know. But I feel like it's going to be like the people that you should be able to depend on in a time like this, they're not there. And I feel like you may fall into a low vibrational spiral because you're like, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of doing everything on my own. Girlie, it's been that way for a while. So you crying and complaining about it and wanting to escape into a reality ain't gonna make this problem go away any sooner. Spirit is saying, girlie, what have you always done? Pulled yourself up by your own bootstraps, created your own solution, made your own reality, and made some shit work out of nothing. You've always been this way. You've always done it. So Spirit is like, what makes you think now is different? Why are you harping on the fact that you already knew that you out here in the trenches by yourself? You came in this world alone and you gonna leave alone. Like Spirit is giving you the reality of that. So it's nobody you can escape to. There's nobody you can run to. And the thought of it, you need to just deal with the fact that it's just you. It's just you. Only you can fix this problem. Spirit is also saying like you can't take blame out for what you don't have. A lot of people don't have. Okay, boom. Acknowledge that you don't have it. Heal from however it affects you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, but move on because it's not going to change. Not going to change, because at the end of the day, people that have everything still came into this world by themselves, and they're going to leave by themselves, period. So Spirit is like, really, you've been tough, so why try to fake weak? Why try to fake weak? Now I understand being tough is a lot, It takes a lot. I mean, anybody that's just like, constantly do stuff without no support of family or support of a partner. Yes, times can get daunting when you're testing and you go through different stages of life. You wish you had a lot, somebody to lean on. But listen, you're never alone. You have God, your angels and ancestors always there. Period. You're never alone. Never alone in that regard, okay? Next, we get to the future energy. It's saying, girl, stop obsessing. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Rebel, because fuck it. What does this mean? You've been you got a thought of something, and you like, I only want it this way. It only should be this way. I only want it this way. And when we get so rigid, especially as it regards to the future stuff and stuff we're trying to manifest, sometimes if you get so rigid in what you want and immobile, you can either miss an opportunity that's really a blessing, or you could put yourself in a low vibrational spiral. Excuse me. By basically being sad that you didn't get what you want. On some spoil shit, on some brat type shit. Like, I didn't get what I wanted. It was supposed to look like this. He was supposed to be like this. The opportunity was supposed to be like this. I was supposed to get this amount of money. Whatever it is. You wanted something, and if you didn't get it how you wanted, it's like, fuck it. But what if that wasn't the plan? What if that's not God's plan? Do you see what I'm saying? What if that's not your trajectory? What if that's not your path? What if that's not your destiny? A lot of times we be forgetting that God is really driving the boat. And sometimes he, you know what I'm saying, he's not driving the boat physically, but you in the back seat chilling. And sometimes you get worried and you jump up and you try to grab the wheel, and God have to jerk you back in your seat to be like, listen, I got this. You know what I mean? But he can only be there if you have faith. You know what I mean? And that he got you. Do you know what I'm talking about? Take it how it resonates. But then with the rebel, it's more like you like structure, you like order, you like things A, B, C. Don't give you no D, E, E, I, G. You don't want all that shit. You want things real simple. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. It should come like this. You should look like this. Structure. And anytime you keep wanting to fit things in a certain box, in a certain structure, a certain way, you putting yourself in a program. I feel like is the verbiage. You putting yourself in a program, which means like, okay, almost like a robotic programming. You see what I'm saying? Like, you putting yourself in this programming, like not nothing else putting you in this programming. You putting yourself in this programming. So Spirit is really saying, like, brother, you have to break out of these rules that you created for yourself, these boundaries you created for yourself, and start to really live out of context, the context that you created. What does that really mean? There's restrictions and obstacles in the future that you will encounter that you created yourself. And Spirit is saying, if you listen to the messages I'm giving you now, you can get around these obstacles and these hurdles much faster if you realize that you created them. You can't be getting to obstacles and barriers and be like, you know what, somebody else did that. No, girlie, you did it. So you got to come out the clouds a bit, Nicole. You got to come back down to reality is what Spirit is saying. The overall energy, make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are at in life, or you're pissed at where you're at emotionally, stop taking yourself there. Which is what I just said without even looking at the card. You have to take accountability for things. You can't keep blaming it on this or blaming it on that. Spirit is saying you have the power to be, create, see, do whatever you want. You see what I'm saying? Is it regards into what's right, but and what's best for you. But it's like this, the choices that you're making is really what's blocking you. So again, Spirit is here to say right in your face, nose to nose, you're causing your problem. Spirit wants you to stop it because there's blessings that they want to give you. There's manifestations they want to, make happen for you. But if you don't learn these lessons right here, no matter if they gave you the blessings or not, you would fuck it up. That's the tough love. So really, I hope you enjoyed that. I think next we got Jasmine Ware. Let me check my cash app. Yeah, tough love messages don't play. Like, this is straight to the chase. No, you know what I'm saying? Straight to the cut, no chaser. Like, this is exactly what Spirit wants you to know, like up in your face, close and personal. So these messages are not for the weak or the sensitive, you know. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but I got to give it to you straight how Spirit is giving it to me, you know. And sometimes people need to hear stuff like that because the truth hurts, you know, period. So sometimes we try to avoid the truth. So when you're hearing it in something so random as a card pull, and I don't even, like, you know what I'm saying, necessarily know you personally, you can't pass this up. This ain't no coincidence. All right. So next we have Jasmine Ware for tough love messages. Angels, ancestors, what does Jasmine need to know? What does Jasmine need to know? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. All right, girlie. Here we go for you. Jasmine, girlie. Is you in the building? It says stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. This is for you, girlie. Backup message. You look like a shit show. You are a hot mess. Fat. Clean yourself up. What Spirit talking about? You didn't spend your energy and time and resources so much on somebody else, you are neglecting more self-care on yourself. Okay? Yes, I know you moved out, because we already know who this is talking about. Yes, you moved out, and maybe you're still out. But Spirit is saying, don't forget you a girl. Okay? Like, spend time on your look. Spend time on self-care. Go to the gym. Get you a facial. Get your hair retwisted. Get you some new glasses. Get you, you know, a new skincare routine. Get you a new moisturizer. You know what I mean? Whatever that might be. But Spirit is saying it's stuff that you're cutting corners on as it relates to you and self-care. Okay? Because you put your energy so much into somebody else in the situation that you've forgotten about yourself. So Spirit perhaps has made this situation with you romantically so uncomfortable that you had no choice but to choose solitude. But while you're in this solitude, you're missing a lesson. And this is in the past, so maybe you get it already, but you were missing the lesson of self-care. And maybe you've already tackled it, okay? Because it's in the past. But the past, I harp on it so much because if it's the past is where you at, and you can easily revert to what's comfortable. That's why I spend so much time on the past message, because that's where you're comfortable at usually. Anyway, we have stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. You need a good fucking cry. Get your ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. What is Spirit talking about? Spirit is basically saying that you could be missing valuable things that somebody is saying, even how they're saying, how they're responding. You so caught up in being heard because you haven't been heard for so long. Maybe when you start to have interactions, you're like, fuck this. You're trying to exert yourself so much that you have forgotten to listen. With the no talking or stop talking, is also saying don't be obsessed with just simply being right. It's not about being right. It's about a compromise. How can I be heard? How can you be heard? How can we come to a resolution? It's ain't about a right or wrong. You know what I mean? It's about an even exchange. There's still something that you're not admitting that you're hurt about. You're trying to tough girl it out, like, you know, big bitches don't cry. The fuck? No, I'm not crying over that. You know, you don't want to admit that you're hurt. Maybe it could be a matter of you don't want to admit that you hurt because maybe you have no shoulder to cry on. Spirit said, fuck that. You need to cry. You need to get it out. You need to get it out of your energy. You know what I mean? Like a release, a guttural scream if you need to. Because there's something traumatic that you're holding on. And you need like a huge release, okay? Like just like how a nut or orgasm would feel, you need that in an emotional release. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm talking about like a yell in the pillow, a go somewhere far out and yell in your car, beat on a mother. Like, you know what I mean? Like get that out of you. It's nothing wrong with that. Just like I told you, I wanted to go to a rage room and break some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those moments when you feel like it's something on me I need to get out. Don't ignore that message. Don't ignore that message. In your aspect, it's the cry. It's the submission that I was hurt, that this hurts me, and cry to the point and feel every much of the hurt that you're going through. Because you ignoring it and you keep holding it in is only poisoning you. This is the present energy, so this may not have happened yet, or it's happening very, very soon, or it's happening. Okay? Next, we have, what the hell are you waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Then we got love, period. Get some, give some. That shit will cheer your ass up. So, perfect. In the future, what this is saying is that you've been procrastinating because you are in a state of transformation. It's a refiguring out to the drawing board. It's a starting over. Where do I go next? I feel like Spirit is saying they showed you. I feel like you know what you should do. But do you want to do it is the question, and that's what's causing the procrastination. You know what you need to do, but it doesn't align with what you want to do, so you've been procrastinating with that shit. We're all human. We all do it, but Spirit is acknowledging that you're doing it and that there's something that's going to be like maybe an opportunity or something where you get clarity on something, but then you're slow to take action on it. I feel like you was even be like, well, I'm waiting on the right time. I'm waiting on the right time. And Spirit was like, girlie, I just gave you the right time right now. The time is going to be now. Not necessarily right now, but in the near future, you're going to get the opportunity that you've been waiting on to take part, to do, to create, to whatever. Shake something up in your life. A new beginning. Okay, it's coming. Love. Okay, I feel like maybe this is a new person. This could be a new person, or this could just be self-love, or all of it all around. Okay? But basically, you don't need to isolate yourself. You ain't ugly, okay? Period. You ain't ugly. Stop isolating yourself. Stop feeling like you're not worthy of love, okay? Or even worthy of a new beginning that is more aligned with a healthy relationship. Sometimes you gotta let some shit go no matter how long you invested in it. If it's killing you, you gotta kill it. You gotta kill it before it kill you. You gotta let some shit go before it kill you. I don't know. Nothing is logically worth it on some Shakespeare shit to allow it to kill you because you love it so much. The Spirit is kind of telling you that somehow you feel confused in a matter of love. Like, you just like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna find somebody else. Should I just go back to what I know? Who gon', you know what I'm saying? I feel like you doubting yourself, or you're gonna be doubting yourself in the future. And Spirit is trying to tell like your future self, your higher self, really, this energy is coming, and when it do, just remember, heal situations with love. Give yourself love. Be gentle with yourself. Be nurturing with yourself. Be caring with yourself. Give yourself time. Greatness is not built overnight. Healing don't happen overnight. Give yourself time. Not too much time, because we just talked about procrastination. But I'm talking about time, and you're doing something with that time. Not just letting time pass for the sake of letting time pass. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, girly, it's all right to experience a new situation. It's all right to be loved. It's all right to have a healthy relationship. Don't feel bad about it. You said you hurt because you there was nothing but there. Yeah, I know a lot of readings you had on this person. The crazy part is that she is the one reaching out to me for help, but wanted you out. Girlie, let that situation go. Let the situation go. Let the situation go. If it's gonna work out, it'll work out when it needs to. Right now, it's all about you. You can't worry about nobody else but you. And we gotta work on your healing, and you're working on that now, perhaps. And Spirit is saying, when you come out of that and you feel like you've healed and you're ready to face the world again, face it with fresh eyes, and don't face it thinking like the same situation is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust women. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Don't face it like this. Spirit is saying be optimistic about these new beginnings. Something ended for a reason. They made it uncomfortable for a reason. It was something that you need to learn and grow. Maybe you got to learn and grow and go through something and then maybe come back to that situation because maybe your departure triggered them person to learn and grow, and then now y'all better for each other. But had y'all not went through this separation, perhaps y'all would have never got to the point to grow to the people y'all need to be for the betterment of not only yourself, but the betterment of you guys' relationship. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you got some work to do. The bottom of the deck is what? Look at this. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Which is essentially what I just told you in the reading. And that's your bonus message. It's everything I just told you in the reading. They're girly. We all go through shit. We all go through shit. Kay was just going through some shit, okay? Like, we all go through shit. And just because I'm here delivering answers, I mean, I don't go through shit. When y'all don't see me, I'm going through shit. Trust me. Okay? So, you're going through your shit, but it's for growth. It's for the betterment of you. Don't be so quick to rush yourself out of a period like that. Make sure you learn the lesson. Make sure you really feel and connect where you at, because you don't want to be back there. Right? If you didn't like it there, then remember how I feel so you don't be back there. Okay? So you got to do the work though. Because if you don't do the work, you'll end up right back there. And you be like, damn, I keep going through the same shit. Because you're not learning the lesson. So this is your reading, Jasmine. I hope it resonated, girlie. Bop, bop, bop. Let's see who next. Next, we got Nate Williams. Nate. Your girl, Nate, in the building. Where you at, Nate? What's up, Miss Dobbins? What's up, Dark Bird? All right. Nate. You in the building? We on you. Where you at, Nate? We on you, girlie. Pop, 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 pop. All right. Angels, ancestors, what does Nate need to know? Hey, guys, if you just pulling up, we're doing 12/12 tough love messages from Spirit, Angels, ancestors, and God. We're also doing current events. Right now, we're doing a lot of readings, so we're not on the current events just yet. Probably going to take like 5 current event questions when I'm done with the readings, and then we'll be out of here. So make sure you ask me some good ones when it's time as far as like current events questions. Also with the 12/12 readings, we're doing double messages. So today would be a great day for you to go ahead and get a reading. You're getting double messages for your money. It's more close to what it would feel like in a personal reading. But if you still feel like you're left with questions after your reading, then that is an indication you need to book a more personal reading. To book personal readings, you can either email me, but I'm trying to cut you a deal by doing the 2222 membership over there on Patreon for the spiritual advising. It's an easier way to set up readings at a cheaper rate if you want to get multiple readings. If you feel like you don't need multiple readings, then you can book by the email or just catch me when I do 12/12. But if you feel like you need multiple readings in bulk, that I cut you a deal by doing the 2222 spiritual advising membership over there at patreon.com. Okay, go over there and check out what the 2222 spiritual advising membership entails. If it fits you, then don't hesitate to sign up. Okay, so Nate, you're here, period. All right, so angels, ancestors, what does Nate need to know? What does Nate need to know? Tell me more. All right. All right, what else? All right, bonus message, period. So, girlie, what came out for you? Girl, why everybody look like a shit show today? You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Go clean yourself up. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to listen. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. This in the past, spirit coming hard. They came in with a punch right to the chin on your ass, all right? What is spirit talking about? Girly, recently, you was like, I've been neglecting myself. I need to update my look. I want to look like this, but I'm not doing. I want to show up this way in the world. I want people to look at me and think this. If that's the case, then boom, I need to go ahead and make those changes. Perhaps you realize, because I feel like a lot of people are aware, and you realize what your downfalls are. You realize what your shortcomings are. You realize what you want to change. You realize who you are, and what you want to change. But then we get discouraged because you like, oh, that's a lot of work. A to B looks like, instead of A to B, like it's A to B, A, it looks like A and then B. You okay? So spirit is like, girly, there was a need, a nudge for you to change your appearance and how you show up in the world, and maybe you did it. You went ahead and you did it. And sometimes you be forgetting, like, damn, I forget how this really make me feel when I, spend more time on myself, put more energy into myself, how I look, how I present myself. It's not about being selfish, but it's more like an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? How I look right now is not how I looked 10 years ago. So everything is about an upgrade. You're not even the same person. So let your inside reflect your outside, right? So maybe you already did something as far as your outlook, with how you see yourself and how the world sees you. You've done some type of upgrade because you acknowledge that, you know what, I don't look my best. I'm going to put some time into me, some money into me, and I want to exude and accentuate, the best in me, my best qualities. I want to dress better for my body type. I want to get my skin together. I want to grow my real hair. I want to stop wearing lace fronts. I want to change my style wardrobe. I want to wear more nudes instead of more colors. I want to get away from patterns. Whatever it might be, girly. I feel like you done it. And then stop fucking whining is very much given, like, yes, you was complaining and you acknowledged it to yourself, like, you know what, the fuck, this ain't changing nothing. I'm whining and wishing I was this and being mad at this person for living their life, and what the fuck, and you was like, you know what, enough of this. I'm finna go ahead and put in some actions, take some steps to the life I want, I really want. The me I really want to see, I'm finna put some energy into that. If I done put so much energy into caring about other people's lives and what they doing, and why am I not putting that same energy into me? Because watching somebody else live their life ain't gonna make your life better or more comfortable or your problems to go away. You have to get your elbows, you know what I'm saying, like, you got to get your hands dirty is what I'm trying to say, and raise your sleeves up, you know what I'm saying, and put some elbow grease is what I was trying to say, into what you want. Spirit can't just give you shit out of like thin air. You have to apply yourself, and when you come 50, God comes the other 50. And I feel like you realize that, and you start to see progress. But then spirit is saying, listen, it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Here you go. Get your head out of your ass. Spirit is saying you are talented and fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. The world needs your power, your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. So, Renee, you've gotten that before because you told me you wanted to start that podcast. Wasn't that you? Wasn't that you? Wasn't that you that told me that you wanted to start that podcast? Have you already started it? Have you been delaying it? Have you been procrastinating? Have you been questioning what you heard from spirit for you to go ahead and start it? Spirit is saying, even though you did this work that came up in your past energy, now you in an unbalanced ego place to where you're unbalancedly selfish. You stubborn and you get in your own way. A lot of us do. Spirit is acknowledging that yes, you're stubborn and you're creating limitations, boundaries, blockages, delays on yourself. It's no one else. You're causing these blockages, these delays, and this hesitation because it starts mentally. There's an imbalance here with your humility. You gotta take a slice of humble pie. But in the same token, spirit is saying, listen, spirit is saying it's not that you're not talented and fucking amazing and you should be bragging, you should be. But spirit is saying there's a humble way to do that. Because what's understood ain't gotta be explained. You just show up and be it. You don't gotta tell this motherfucker about it, tell this motherfucker about it, or have this unbalanced viewpoint about things that makes you feel better if you put yourself up here and this person's down here. It's more or less like, how do I become relatable? That's how you reach more people, when you're relatable. Because again, we all have the same problems. Ain't nothing new under the sun. We all have the same problems. So I'm never coming at y'all like I got all the fucking answers. Can't nobody tell me shit. Please, spirit sits me down on the regular. So spirit is saying, really, it's about realizing who you are and stepping into your power instead of trying to pretend to be and emulate something that you see. Spirit is saying, girlie, all you got to do is be yourself. That's good enough. You don't have to pretend to be anybody else. You're good enough. You're enough. The Spirit is saying, I gave you everything you need. Be you. Can't nobody else be Sernay. So why is Sernay trying to pretend to be Tina, Tinashe, or whatever the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to pretend to be those people? Be you. I've given you enough things for you to be great. Why are you trying to be somebody else? Or compare yourself to somebody else, right? Girl, they do. With the pop. You know what I'm saying? The belt, when you do the pop. Spirit was in spirit not playing with you, okay? Like, go get a switch. I mean, when they got you by the one horn and they with you with the other horn and you just like going around in a circle and they whooping your ass and you got that one hand behind your ass type, you know? Yes, that type of whooping. Spirit's not playing with you. Then we got girl, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, where her it fucking is. And I think it may be about that podcast. It says, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. What is Spirit talking about? Not only have you been given guidance and clarity on a situation that you was really like, okay, what should I do if I, should I do this? You've gotten clear. You got the whole rundown, the whole play-by-play. It was downloaded. But you still waiting. Like, well, they ain't gonna fuck with me, man. Like, everybody doing this, man. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, man. Ain't nobody fuck with me if I do this. Like, man, everybody do. I mean, this, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. I don't want to waste my money in this. I want money on a sure thing. I don't know if somebody gonna fuck with me. Like, you really talk, like, you talking yourself out of your own blessing, your own destiny, your own future. Spirit just told you, you didn't got that, you're the fucking shit card before, okay? You didn't got this before. You didn't got this before, Sarnay. How is it coming out again? Why are you taking a message for granted? Why are you taking it for granted? Spirit is also saying, listen, in the future, you're going to need to acknowledge that food has a lot to do with your moods. And you need to start eating balanced throughout the day. It ain't a matter of like eating one time. You need to maybe make smaller snacks. And losing weight or whatever is not about limiting yourself in what you're eating. It's about choosing better choices of what you're eating and the times you decide to eat it. Okay? Portion control and the times you decide to eat it. So you could eat 7 meals a day, but what was the 7 meals consistent of? If it was consistent of junk food, then you fucked up. If it was consistent of healthy, balanced meals, then 7 meals actually helped you lose weight because it sped up your metabolism. But something about your food, energy, clarity, and mood, it all goes to food. And as soon as you get your relationship better with food, you have more energy to do this. You have more clarity to do that. Okay. Let's see. Bottom of the deck is, you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Sarnay, if Spirit gotta say it again, it says, go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Spirit is like, really, listen, quit waiting for somebody to acknowledge that you're great. Stop waiting for somebody else to tell you that you're great. Stop waiting for a man to come along and just be like, and make you feel like this and make you feel like that. You was great before a motherfucker could come along and make you feel that way. Spirit is like, stop it. Why you need somebody's validation to tell you that you great? You know you the shit. You get ideas that the top people get. You see shit that the top people think. You got a vision that the top people get. Why are you questioning your abilities? Why are you questioning it? Girl, Spirit done had enough of you. It's really like when them whippings. Now, I done told your ass, like, you, where they whooping your ass and talking through it. Like, Like, girly. Girl, this wig is let me see if I got the stock core for it. Hold on real quick. Man, yeah. So Spirit Girl, Spirit ain't playing with you no more. Spirit like, girl, you better quit playing with us because we didn't already told you great. We didn't already gave you the game plan. But yeah, this is the wig that I have on right now. This is the Outre Sleek Lay Johari in DR4 Cream Blonde. This is the wig that I'm wearing now. If you are interested, Nicole Lee just asked. She said, girl, tell us about that wig, though. Y'all funny as hell. Look, so this is the inside of the stock card about the Sleek Lay. This is the colors that the Sleek Lay come in, okay? I hope you can see that. And it's coming like 34. Is this 34 inches? It's a 5-inch deep parting right here. You can see very natural. Yeah. They said that it just lays better. It lays flatter. The lace is thinner. But once again, this is DR4 Cream Blonde. If you're interested in the wig that I have on right now, it's called Johari by Outre Sleek Lay. I believe this wig is like maybe $40. But I think I have two of these in the same color. The first time I wore it was like to Vegas last year, and I was like, oh, this is my bitch. I got so many compliments everywhere I went. People was like, girl, I didn't even cut this wig in the end, like right here below my titty. But yeah, that's the wig I have on, if you're interested. Yeah, Johari. Okay, if you're interested, if you want to get your girls a little something, I don't know. Johari was the name of the wig, okay? Um, she said we need an intermission. Okay, let's get into some current events. Y'all got some current events we need to get into? Dark Bird said, "You the best, Renee. You great. Don't need nobody to tell you that, girl. Know that you great." You said you need to buy the brown one, girl. You hear me? That brown one is fire. This which one is that? That either gotta be that hazelnut. Ooh, I think I want that hazelnut. Or the amber blonde. Girl, that's the amber blonde. The one that you see right here in the picture, right here. That's amber blonde. That would look fire on somebody darker skin. I could even pull that motherfucker off myself. Johari. I forgot how much I paid for this. Let me see. I think it was like, everything I get is off divatress.com. So check out divatress.com and search Johari if you're interested in the wig that I have on right now. Yeah, this wig is like 40, 50 bucks at the most. 40, 50 bucks, all right? Period. Okay, so let me make sure I didn't skip nobody for the reading, so at least I know who I need to get back onto. Tangular is next for the tough love, and then Latrice, and then Anna K. Is there any current events we need to jump into? Thank you, Darkbird. Girl, listen, girly, I think you definitely do. Listen here. But I even like this brown one right here on the front. I don't know if that's amber blonde too. That gotta be the amber blonde. That's amber blonde. I want that amber blonde. Legit. Amber blonde. 3D RFF. Amber blonde. No, legit. Okay, you said any updates on the cop in Chicago that's Mole? No, I don't know what you talking about. Marie, you gonna have to give me a little more backstory than that. Who on what cop in Chicago that's the Mole? I feel like you referencing some type of reading I did that maybe involves dirt. But did I give a name of the cop or did I just say cop? I don't even know. Oh, that molested Sincere Cole. Did I give a name? You said LA Sparks got stuck at the bus station. Why the WNBA LA got stuck at the bus station yesterday? Why did they get stuck at the... Why would you ask me? And they have a lot of money. Why did they get stuck? Um, Angels, ancestors, tell me about the cop that molested Sincere Cole. I've done that reading so long. I'm trying to remember what I really said. What's what's going on with the cop that molested Sincere Cole? Tell me about that cop. We got fulfillment of wishes, awareness, discontentment, and boredom. So fulfillment of wishes is giving me like whatever I said he did it because he wanted to and he knew he could do it and get away with it. And he been doing it a lot. And any type of desires that he have that come rushing in urges, he fulfills them. Because he feel like he can do whatever, say whatever, how he please. He's the law. Who's going to stop him? I feel like somebody has been made aware of his recklessness. And he could have he could have an idea of maybe somebody watching him or something like that. He may have even got alerted to stop moving so recklessly. And now he moves a little bit different. Then we got discontentment and boredom. So he really is a person that has it all, but he feels like that's not enough. He's a person that loves deviancy, thrills, cheap thrills, and low vibrational deviant behavior, because a simple traditional healthy lifestyle is not going to keep his attention. He needs danger, deviancy, taboo, thrills, deception, all that low vibrational shit for him to be satiated. Victory and success. So he got away with something. Okay? He got away with something. He got away with something. So again, I don't know what came up in the reading, but as of right now, he feels like he got off scot-free from what he's been doing. He doesn't have to have any what do you call it? He feels like he feels like he's not dealing with any consequence for what he's done. But little does he know, every dog has their day. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing as far as that goes. And you said, why did they get stuck? Why did the LA Sparks get stuck at the bus station? Why did the LA Sparks get stopped at the bus station? Why did their bus stop at the station? Why did the LA Sparks bus stop? Let's see. We got the Crown Chakra, authority, destiny, bottom of the deck, wisdom. Crown Chakra gives me like somebody knew against their better judgment of something and ignored it. Somebody was like, no, I know better. You don't know what you're talking about. And due to somebody's arrogance, ignorance, or something, they caused the delay of some sort. There was somebody that was older on the bus that was trying to give somebody wisdom that's younger than them, that's also maybe considered older, but there was somebody even older on the bus that was like, we should boom, we should do somebody was like, no, I know, boom, 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 boom. And yeah, that's the gist of, I guess, why the bus guy stops. Oh, Olivia Newton-John passed away this morning. NBA YoungBoy failed drug test. That ain't even a real NBA YoungBoy. And Fetty Wap arrested again. Listen, Fetty Wap is connected to Young Dolph's murder. Fetty Wap had syrup, lean, because everybody know that Young Dolph had a crazy lean addiction. A crazy lean addiction. And Fetty Wap's manager, and I believe Fetty Wap was there at the studio where Dolph was killed. But anyway, that's why that motherfucker been in the news. Okay, so back to the readings. All right, Tangular, you next for tough love, girly. Let me send you some love back. I appreciate it. Let's see. So, angels, ancestors, what does Tangular need to know? What does Tangular need to know? Tell me more. All right. Bottom of the deck, girly, for you. Not bottom of the deck, but the first card out. Can't get this up. My nails. Is, girl, put the fucking phone down. Put the fucking phone down. It says too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. I believe you've gotten that energy before. And then it says stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. What is Spirit really trying to say? Screen time, phone time makes us live in a false reality, and it's a way to escape. It's a version of escapism as well. So Spirit is saying you're going to need to quit hitting the escape button via your phone, TV, and really go out there and live life. Like, be in reality, interact with people. Start doing activities, plan something about, for people to do something without phones, without screens, without the internet, okay? Stop talking gives me the vibe of, again, somebody that's obsessed with being right, or in exchanges with people, you're trying to find a way to disprove what they're saying so you can prove that you're right. Spirit is saying, and this is in the past, so maybe you've already dealt with these things, but Spirit is saying that maybe these things that you do are a habit. The escapism, even though it's saying put down your phone, but it's more like, is the escapism a habit for you? Do you often find yourself using means to not be in reality? Because it's not the exact reality that you would like. It's not ideal. And if it's not, then you should work towards creating that ideal reality, right? Stop talking, once again, is about being so caught up with what you're saying that you're missing vital information through an exchange and a conversation with someone. So Spirit is saying, yes, we're pushing you to go outside and have more interactions with people. And remember, when you're having these interactions with people, the conversations are two ways. It's not a debate for thoughts. It's not a debate for who's right. It's more like, listen, I heard what you said. I heard what you, what I'm saying. I hope you heard what I said. And let's just, what I'm saying, let's talk about it. Boom, boom, let's come. We don't even have to, it's not even about an agree to disagree. We're just two people having an exchange. I think this way, you think this way. I never heard nobody, express their viewpoint on this way. I never heard this way. But I can appreciate how you feel, and I can appreciate how you feel. It's more like an exchange. You're missing those interactions and those conversational exchanges you're supposed to be having with people. Because it's saying that it's made you socially awkward, because it's almost like you forgot how to conversate, or the art of conversation with someone. Which is not just you, but a lot of people are dealing with that due to the quarantine and COVID too. So you're not the only person. Okay, then we got, girl, get outside, move your ass. It says your body is pissed at you. Spirit is saying you are giving away your power. You're a boss. You're a badass. Act like it. What is this about? Once again, get outside is an escapism. I don't want to go outside because this might happen. I don't want to encounter this type of people. I don't want to have no problem. I'm cool with it. I got everything I need right here. Spirit is saying, listen, albeit you're missing interactions with people for the 10th time. You're missing interactions with people. So I'm seeing like joining like an exercise class, joining a Zumba class. You need some more friends your age. Zumba class, an exercise class, a little step aerobics class. They're coming back into that, step aerobics. My mom used to do that at the Y. I used to go with her. I love step aerobics. Like 1, 2, 3. Listen, I love to look. Give me a little step in this mug and be step. Step. But Spirit is like, get you into a little class or something, get you, around some women your age, go make some friends. It's because it's not like you not friendly. It's not like people won't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is like, girl, spread your vibe, girl. Let them see you. Let the world see you. I'm coming out. Bah, bah. I want the world to know. Okay, that vibe, right? Spirit is saying, listen, also, with this being said, don't give away too much of your power. Sometimes you may give too soon, and when somebody doesn't reciprocate, you like, man, see, that's why I don't fuck with people. So Spirit is saying, listen, manage what you give. Manage what you give. Don't give everybody too much too soon. Manage what you give, albeit a platonic situation or romantic. Don't, because I feel like if you listen to spirit and you start going out more, putting your phone down more, having more interactions with people, maybe doing a little Zumba class, a little exercise class, a yoga class, whatever class fits your boat, but a class. I feel like you might meet somebody romantic, and I feel like when you either like somebody a lot to show honesty or to show like I have nothing to hide, you tell people something too much, too fast, too quick, too right away. Spirit is saying, girl, listen. Ration that shit. Just because you have the ability to give somebody a 50-foot long sub, and just know that you can't expect a motherfucker to eat that. But if you start giving them a little sliver, a little sliver, a little sliver, a little sliver, they could fuck with that. But can't nobody eat no 50-foot sub. I hope you get what I'm saying. Spirit is like, listen, somehow when you do these insecure type of actions, it's reading like you need them more than they need you. When you're the fucking prize. Like, you have a lot to bring to the table. So you don't need to convince a motherfucker to be at your table. Either they want to be here because they bring in something, they can better you, or, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, they give you something that you're missing. But don't ever feel like the person that sits down at your table, that you need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you forgetting who you are. They're a compliment to you. They're a compliment. A person is an experience, and their experience should compliment you. Because we don't possess any of this shit. We're experiencing it. Period. So, girly, listen. Be in your confidence. Get your confidence back. If your confidence, I feel like confidence comes from when you, girly, you looking good. So, get into them step class, okay? Start working out in the morning or something. I just started working out with Grow with Joe on YouTube. I've been doing her videos for about 2 weeks now. I ain't been doing it every day for 2 weeks, but this is my second week I've done her video, okay? So something like that. But girly, listen, because when you look good, you feel good, you do good, you know what I'm saying? Everything will be all good, okay? Period. So then we got and basically spirit is also saying your power is in your confidence, okay? But anyway, so then listen, there's somebody though that maybe you'll be meeting in the future, or there's somebody that you already know. But either way, you found out that motherfucker lying. Either way, you find out the motherfucker lying. Okay? It could be one person or it could be multiple. Somebody's lying. You're going to find out about it in the future. What is spirit saying? And when you find out that this motherfucker lied, don't give too many fucks about it. Address it. Tell him how you feel. Create a boundary. But don't dwell in it. Don't dwell in it, because that goes back to basically giving your power away, your energy away to a motherfucker. All right? You lying. Listen, I don't like that lying shit. I caught you in that lie. You gonna tell the truth? You got the opportunity right now. You gonna tell the truth? Okay, I can deal with the truth, but a lie, I can't work with a lie. But the truth I can work with. So if you willing to tell me the truth and nothing but the truth, I can work with that. But a lie, it's a fuck you. And I'm hurt that you lied to me, and I'm betrayed that you know what I'm saying? I feel betrayal that you lied to me. I'm affected, and I'm going to, deal and heal from that on my own. But just know, don't try that lying shit again just because you're choosing the truth now. Okay, so that's what the conversation should be as far as, like, not giving a fuck. Because normally the old you, like, if somebody hurt you or something like that, betrayed you, lied, you be like, man, fuck you, to fuck you up for a long time. Spirit is like, girl, don't give too much of a low vibrational situation, your energy and your time. Address it, create a boundary, and move on. Because something come right behind it. So don't worry too much on this little shit. The bottom of the deck message is, girl, is everybody gonna get this card? Spirit, is everybody gonna get this card? Spirit is saying you look like a shit show. You a hot mess. Clean yourself up. Listen. It's how they word it that's crazy. But Spirit, listen, bottom of the deck, girly, it's time to overhaul your look, girly. A new look, a new wig. Maybe you need to go ahead and get Johari. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that got that card, a new look, a new wig, change your body, lose some weight, drink more water, start drinking more smoothies, take better care of your body, start exercise, get you in a step class. You heard me? Something. But everybody that's gotten that card today, It's time for you to have an upgrade. It's time for you to look better, feel better, be better, do better. Period. Okay? So, Tangular, that was your message, girly. I know you said you had been feeling down. Hopefully, you can take this mini reading that I gave you and it resonates and you can make change from it. Like I told people before that's gotten a reading today, or when you pull up on my 12/12s and my 11/11s, if you would like multiple in-depth readings throughout the month, I'm giving you a deal. If you would like to go ahead and do the 22/22 membership monthly, you get a deal. Check me out over there. Yeah. Tell me how you feel about that, Tangular. Where you at? Is you still in the chat? Okay, moving on. We got Latrice. Latrice Dobbs. Angels, ancestors. Tell me, what does Latrice need to know? What does Latrice need to know? Tell me more. What does Latrice need to know? Hey, guys, if you're just pulling up, it's your girl K Says the Oracle. We are doing double messages today, so you get more along the lines of like a personal reading, even though a personal reading is a little bit more in depth. But you're in like a personal reading energy here for 12/12, so it's a great time to get a reading because this is a deal. Double messages for 12/12. Who doing that? So, Latrice, here we go. You ready? Spirit says you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit away. What is Spirit talking about? Spirit could be talking about a man. Spirit could be talking about low vibrational just thoughts, actions that you're taking. Spirit is saying basically you're doing a lot of things really that is hurting you more than they're helping you. And this is in your past, so maybe you've already realized it and you've made the necessary changes. And you know, it cuts. Present energy is giving, eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, sneaky little bastards. What is Spirit saying? Spirit is saying, listen, girly, health is wealth. Put some energy into your health, because health is wealth. And when you feel good, you look good, you do good, you will be good. It's going to be all good. Period. So, Spirit is saying, listen, balance the stuff out that you eat with some vegetables, some greenery, some different foods, some green smoothies, just more green something, more healthy, more nature, more organic, more from the ground type of stuff. You're eating a lot of processed food, and Spirit said, if you keep going like this, really, you're going to be mad at somebody, but you're only going to be mad at yourself because you're choosing to make those decisions to eat that stuff that's not helping you but harming you. Then Spirit is saying, listen, there is a problem here with maybe negative thoughts or overthinking. Sometimes overthinking really is negative thoughts all in the same burrito. Spirit is saying, listen, really, if you spend so much time up in your mind, you can overthink and keep reducing a thought to the lowest form. And you're just like, at the end of this rabbit hole you went through, you like, I don't feel no better. And quite actually, I feel like shit. So Spirit is like, girlie, listen here. You're letting negative thoughts that are really not reality dictate your moods, your moods and your moves. Spirit is like, stop it. Because the stuff that you're letting affect your mood and your moves, it's illusions. It's illusions. It's illusions. Spirit is also saying, listen, not that you don't get intuition about something, and maybe when you get an intuition about something, it could be negative. Spirit is saying, like, you don't have to believe all the negative thoughts that you think. And I feel like Spirit is saying there's an unbalance here to the stuff that you choose to listen to. It's like you got to create a check and balance of like, okay, that's facts and that's not facts. You know, like, you know, you believe in a lot of your own negativity that you created. It's like you really are making moves and basing your moods off feelings that's not real. A majority of the time. That's what Spirit is saying with those two cards. That's your present energy. Then moving on, in your future energy, we got take a shot Don't take 12, though. It's not what we're saying. Ooh. It said take maybe 1 or 2. Spirit said you can take a shot, have some fun, let loose. But don't take 12 shots. Don't take 12 shots. Take 1, okay? Maybe 2. Move on, okay? But Spirit is saying, listen, you ain't got to stop going out, but you don't got to go out to get fucked up. You can have a good time and have 1 drink, 2 drinks maybe, but you don't got to, start 15, you know what I'm saying? 3, 4, 5 drinks. I don't know if you drink a lot anyway, but Spirit is saying, listen, limit the drinking too. You just need a more balanced, you just need more balance as far as like what you choose to consume. Maybe you really like soda, so you just choose soda a lot, but you drink a little bit of water, but you definitely drink more soda or more whatever, as an example. So Spirit is like, girlie, we're calling attention to the fact that this is imbalance, so start drinking more water than you drink soda. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying, for every 3 bottles of water, you can reward yourself with some soda. Something like that. I don't know. But then we got, listen, shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. So there is going to be something that will affect you emotionally, and I feel like somebody might invite you out to get over it, or you may feel the need to go out to get over it. Spirit is saying, don't drink your pain away. That's just going to make you feel worse. But if you just need like 2 shots to take the edge off of something that maybe is bothering you, that's fine. But no, sit there and drink the whole damn bottle and say, you know what I'm saying, boom, I'm blaming it on them making me feel this way, because you're going to feel even shittier doing that. Okay? Spirit is saying, girlie, listen here. When you drink, it can make you more emotional, and when you're more emotional, you go more internal, and the longer you're internal, you start creating, putting together dots that don't need to be fucking connected and all type of shit. You know what I mean? And at the end of, you look up and you didn't drink 2 bottles and you feel like shit. Like Spirit is just saying, girlie, listen here, get a hold of it. You recognize when you in this little weird spiral because you keep repeating the same behavior. So Spirit is saying, stop yourself before it get there. Stop yourself before it get there. Self-control, right? And Spirit is saying a lot of these low moods that you experience is based off shit that's not even real. You're putting yourself in this vibe. Spirit is saying, so spend more time on your health. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health. Okay? The bottom of your deck message is step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kill and Spirulina. Tastes like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. So Spirit is saying, listen, you don't have to just cut everything out of your life, but it's about moderation. That's why I said take the shot, not 12. What is that all about? That's about moderation, right? So have moderation when it comes to things in your food and your intake and just the decision making altogether. It has to have some type of form of balance, right? Balance. Proportions. So that was your reading, girlie. Yeah, a lot of us overthink. That's why I'm saying a lot of people that do these readings, and if you feel like you overthink, definitely you will be good for that spiritual advising, because you need spirits to constantly be kind of telling you on a regular basis, maybe twice a month, maybe 3 times a month, that you on the right track, you doing good, watch out for this, you know what I mean, watch out, you know what I'm saying, this is coming towards you. Like, the readings give you peace of mind, boom. It's giving you guidance and it's giving you clarity. That's priceless. All right, let's see who's next. All right, Latrice. I hope that resonated, girlie. Next, we got Anna K. She's on some for love messages. We didn't even say we was doing love messages. What the hell? We didn't even say we was doing love messages, but because I love you and you've been on my channel before, I'm going to oblige you. But we weren't even doing love messages. All right, angels, ancestors. What does Anna K need to know? What does Anna K need to know? You hear me? Because clarity give you peace of mind. Guidance give you peace of mind. What's up, Anna K? What does Anna K need to know? Tell me more. Okay, girly. First thing out for you, girly, is new love. So, did you recently get into a new connection with somebody? Or did you have a separation from somebody and they came back like they was a new person? I don't know. But the card reads a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there's somebody that you already met that may be new to you, or how they're presenting themselves is new, but you definitely feeling it. Okay. The backup message is past life. So you have known each other before. So this, again, without even looking, I felt like it was somebody that's coming to you and presenting themselves like they're new, but they're really not. So this could even be somebody that that you used to date, right? But they've done some work on themselves, so they're showing up energetically as a new person, a new energy. Or this is just somebody that you simply really did have a past life relationship with, and you met them and you didn't even know them, but you feel like you knew them. You feel like, I feel like we should expedite what we're doing and we're moving kind of fast because I feel like I know you. You know what I mean? Like we catching up for lost time. Like I feel passion. I feel like accelerated. You know, like because you already really know this person. The comfortability is there. Could be. So this could also mean it's neither one of those. It's simply that, have you been starting to date, or have you gotten yourself ready to experience new love? Maybe you got over a relationship in the past that didn't work for you, that maybe was karmic, or what do you call it? Karmic, or a soulmate situation. Um, but either way, you're ready to bring in some new. You're entertaining the new. The new love is in the past. So you're talking to somebody new. You're entertaining somebody new. You've realized that you wanted something new. And you could be possibly going back to an ex. And maybe this person is showing up like, oh, you really changed, you know? You think it's past life? All right, what's up, Kanaya? So then we got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. So this gives me that whoever this new person was probably was not there for long. So maybe that's why you like, okay, this ain't really hidden. Because whoever this new person was, they wasn't there for long. Stay optimistic gives you the vibe like you're going to need to stay in this thing, because you're not going to just simply get back on the market and you find what you're looking for. It's going to take you a little time. It's going to take you a little time. But I feel like the positivity that like God is going to deliver me who I need. If you stay focused on what you do want in a person and a partner instead of what you don't want, that person can materialize faster. I feel like you will listen to that and you will adopt that thought form, and you will be delivered a soulmate. What truly is a soulmate? A soulmate is a person that already had an agreement to meet you at an appointed time in your life, um, before you was even born. So this soulmate comes in to be with you for a season or for a reason. It's really up to you, okay? Because we all have free will. This person can choose to be with you for a reason or a season, okay? And this is in your present energy. So you could have met somebody that's more aligned as to what you're really looking for. Like they're the balance. Because usually when you meet somebody that's like just like you, that's not, that's not what you need. You need somebody that really is different from you, that brings you balance. Okay, a yin and yang. Okay, a yin and yang, where you're not good at, they're good at. Where they're weak at, you're strong at. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a give and take. Whatever this new connection is in your present energy gives me that vibe. So then in the future, we have very soon. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So crazy. I just said that, right? I said you need to be focused on what you do want instead of what you don't want. And I feel like you will listen. And therefore your soulmate will be provided for you in your specifications of what really works out for you energetically. Like your balance, your yin to your yang to your yin, right? And Spirit is saying, I feel like the connection is going to move slow. Because I'm like, something gives me still delay. So something is going to move slow. Something is going to move slow. Um, but it's slow for a reason. I feel like whatever the pace is with this person, this soulmate energy, it's for a reason. So don't try to rush it. Don't try to speed it up. But I feel like if you stay patient and optimistic, that what you're really wanting from the connection, seeing, feeling, whatever will happen very soon. Um, but give it time to develop. Don't rush it. You said you met a doctor at your mom's appointment. He was so fine. Period. Period. Because look at this energy. Look at this soulmate energy. That's somebody that's y'all both sexually attracted to each other. Y'all both physically attracted to each other. Y'all both, can hold conversations well. Y'all likes and dislikes complement each other. How y'all view the important things in a relationship, trust, communication, future goals, all align with one another. But I feel like it's going to be a slow burn. There's going to be a need to exercise patience with this particular connection. But the more understanding and patience you give the connection, I feel like the sooner things can speed up in the department that you want to see it at, which feels like maybe more dates, more passion, more touching. It even could just be talking about physical. But it's also just saying like soon it can get very serious real quick too. You like, damn, I was just here thinking like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had a this, a that, a boom, and boom, out of nowhere, he like, let's take a trip. Boom. What size ring finger you wear? You know what I mean? Like it gets very serious very soon. Um, and when it gets serious, you may be a need for you to just be like, well, let's not rush it. You know what I mean? If it's, um, you don't have to you don't have to bite at every offer that you know what I'm saying, get for the sake of like, I got an offer. Okay, yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? Take my hand, walk me down the aisle. It's more like, okay, no, 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 no. Self-respect makes you more attractive. Let me, let's take this slow. You know what I'm saying? Give it some time. I want to look before I leap. I don't want to make no mistakes. I want to be sure about you. I don't want to be, caught up in the emotions of all of this and make a wrong decision. Let me think it over. Let me sleep on it. Whatever it might be. But I just know that it's going to be starting slow for a second, and then it's going to speed the fuck up on your ass. Like, then we got healing family issues. Okay, so it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So something about your parents' relationship dynamic, something about how your mom or dad feels about domestic partnerships or however that goes, affects you in some way. It could be this courtship. It's something traditional that's like, something traditional is here that like your parents want you to carry on. It's something that you used to. It's something that maybe you saw with them or you saw in your younger years about how you view something. Affects how you're taking the speed of this relationship in the future. That's why Spirit is saying to your higher self, make sure you know what you want. Be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. So are you sure you want to be married? Are you sure you want kids? Are you sure you're ready to sign up to be with a doctor because you know their schedules are this and that? You know what I'm saying? Are you sure? Because you don't want to get it and then be like, oh, I don't think I want this shit. So maybe be sure. Don't waste nobody's time. But there's also some healing that has to be done due to something in a relationship standpoint from your parents, or something traditional that you saw with them or the dynamic that they shared, so that you don't repeat the same dynamic in this new relationship. Do you know what I'm talking about? Bottom of the deck though is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Release your ex. There's an ex here that's gonna try to maybe that's either stealing your energy. I don't know if it's in your new person's energy, but I feel like it may be your energy. That may be buzzing around the situation here to confuse you, and maybe they see that you're happy with this person, and all of a sudden this motherfucker want to come back like, I've changed. No, don't be with him. You should be with me. You like, motherfucker, I've already given you a chance. You had plenty of chances and you fucked them all up. No, I'm moving on. But there's a closure situation that needs to happen here with this whole release your ex. Okay. So also there's a need for you to maybe do a detox spiritually to get him out of your energy. Girl, to get him out of my hair. You hear me? Lizzo. He's in your energy. This ex is still in your energy. I don't know if this is your new person's ex, But this feels like maybe it's more of yours. But this person is still in your energy. What does that mean? It could still be whatever y'all went through. You still could be thinking that you could be going through that again with this new person. This new person could remind you of him, so you think he finna do this, and he not finna do that. And you not really treating the situation with fresh eyes because you still like, damn, I got PTSD from a situation I used to be in. I'm thinking this situation gonna end up like that too. So there's a need for you to bring closure and a cleansing from a past relationship. There's a need for you to talk with your parents about something you saw, something that affects your love life, coming up here in the near future. It's something that only your parents could address, because how we view relationships and the dynamics, and the inner workings of dynamics between man and woman or lack thereof, come from what we saw as children, from our own parents. So there's something here, um, that you experience that does affect you today in your relationships. If you don't know what that is, hopefully you will in the future and you're able to address it with a parent. But it is something that bothers you. Oh, you in nursing school. Okay. So this looks pretty promising for your love life, though. This is pretty good. Whoever this soulmate guy is you just recently met, I do feel like y'all are gonna be accelerated real quick. I think this might be a good catch, but give it time. Okay, I feel like he's gonna rush it. Maybe you may even try to rush it. Okay, Spirit is saying to your higher self, take time. If it's meant for you, it's not gonna go nowhere. I'm not saying take too much time, but Spirit is saying make sure that you have done all your I dotting, all your T crossing before you make a commitment. Because there's something here with this particular lifestyle that's not easy. So before you sign yourself up for this journey, make sure that you have the perseverance to withstand what could come. Okay? That's your love reading, Anna K. Watch out for that ex, girly. He coming. All right, let me see. Okay, now you would like a tough love. All right, girly, I got you. All right. Oh, my tough love deck. Okay, angels, ancestors, what does Anna K need to know? What does Anna K need to know? What does Anna K need to know? Tell me more. All right. First thing out the deck, girl, listen. Spirit is saying, girl, stop obsessing. You are not the center of the universe. Which means, like, you're not... Somebody or something doesn't think about you constantly. Everything is not about you. Don't be like, thinking like somebody is so consumed, should only be consumed with you because you're consumed with them. So Spirit is saying that's unbalanced. You do that. So Spirit is saying, listen, try to bring balance to this. Is in the past, so maybe you've already noticed that you do this, and you're like, okay, let me just be in the moment, because obsessing very much gives you anxious vibes. Like you're worried about the future, you're thinking about the future, you're excited about the future, you're obsessed about this. It could be this, it could be this. I can't wait. Boom, boom. So Spirit is saying sometimes when you obsess about stuff, it slows stuff down from really maturing like it should in your present moments. And also you create an illusionment of how you want things to be, and you kind of detach from reality and the facts of a situation. So maybe you realized it because in your past. It says drop the ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Which means like you don't have to pretend to be masculine when you're really feminine. You don't have to be like, well, this don't hurt me. This don't bother me. Oh, he didn't hurt me when he did this. This don't hurt me when people do that. And Spirit is saying, instead of just really communicating like, he really hurt me when he lied. He really hurt me when he cheated on me. It made me insecure, made me question myself. I had to do a lot of work to heal myself from that. Ain't nothing wrong with admitting something like that if that's the truth to someone. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make someone see you as weak. That makes somebody see you as human. That I went through a situation that hurt me. I realized that it hurt me and I grew from it. I learned from it. I healed from it. That makes you not only human, but that makes you a mature adult, and it makes you a balanced adult, and that makes you somebody that people like. You know what? That's attractive. Like you know, you're admitting that you was hurt. You did something about it. You know what I mean? You healed from it, and now you're able to talk about it. You know, that's why it's hot, because it's an attractive skill to admit that somebody hurt you, admit that you was betrayed, admit how it affected you, and then admit that, okay, it messed me up for a while, but you know what, I got it back together, and it made me realize my self-worth, and now I know what I don't want. You see what I'm saying? That would make anybody more attractive by admitting this, you know. So don't shy away um, from talking about your feelings, talking about things that hurt you, things that you fear, whatever it may be. um I mean, it's okay to not have all the answers. Something told me to tell you that. So then it says, you think someone is lying, they are. So this is giving that X vibe, okay? Because that's why I said somebody's trying to come to you and present themselves like they're new. Sometimes a message don't hit until you think about it and you sit. That X is saying something like he does some work, he different now. I'm not the man I used to be. Boom, boom, boom. He fucking lying. He the same motherfucking dog with the same fleas. He lying. He lying. What they say? Don't fucking force it. What we just said in your last love reading. It says allow that shit to come to you. Don't force this. And this was in the same. This energy is in the same spot the soulmate card was in your love reading. I can't make this shit up. Don't rush this situation with the new guy. If it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. Okay? Don't force it. Don't force it. Take your time. Take your time. You are the prize. It's not going nowhere. If he like you like he do today, he'll like you like he do tomorrow. Period. Then we got you're going through some tough shit coming up in the future. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Backing up that message is, have you eaten today? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. What is Spirit talking about? There's something that could be coming up in towards you that's going to feel emotional. It's going to feel like a lot to deal with. It's going to be something that you're going to remember. Spirit is saying, yes, everybody goes through tower card moments. Everybody goes through moments you like, man, I really wish I didn't fucking wake up today. I really wish today was not like this. Bad days, everybody has them, right? Spirit is saying, listen, you're about to have some bad days coming up here in the future. But no matter how we don't like bad days are there to teach you something, get you prepared for something, to help you grow, helps to get you out of your comfort zone. So welcome whatever this challenge might be that's coming. Spirit is saying you're actually being tested on how you're going to handle the situation. So this is meaning like, are you going to whine? Are you not going to do anything about it? Are you going to wallow? Or are you going to like blame other people? Or are you going to shut everybody off? You're going to take your problems off on everybody else? Like Spirit is like, if you handle it with grace, then you'll be rewarded with something. If you handle whatever this challenge might be with grace, you will be rewarded with something. Spirit is saying also, when you go through this challenging moment, don't forget to eat. Don't forget to eat. Something about your energy and your food intake is linked to your mood and all that as well. And I feel like maybe you didn't realize all of that. But if you're not eating properly, it does affect your mood. If you're not eating properly, it does affect your clarity. It affects how you process, information. Make sure you're getting adequate sleep and you're eating properly. Make sure you're not going too long without food, okay? So keep that in mind. Bottom of the deck, though, is take a shot. Don't take 12. Take one, okay, maybe two, and move on. So there's a situation that I'm telling you in the future that's going to challenge you. It might be again something where you like, you know what? Let me just it's all right. The spirit is saying it's all right to take a couple of shots to take the edge off. Don't overdo it in the namesake of this challenge, because again, you're being tested as to how you react from whatever this challenge might be, and if you handle it with grace, you will be rewarded. It's the best thing I can tell you. So that was your reading. What's up, Chris? That was your reading. That was your reading. So yeah. That's your reading, girly. Let's see. There's some more readings. Are there any more current events that we need to talk about before we get up out of here? How long I've been on here? For about an hour, 40 minutes. Is there any more? Ooh, my legs did. Is there any other current events we need to talk about? You said you want things. You said you eat. Want things going bad. You start right. Yeah. Anytime things going bad, people do eat more emotionally. You tend not to take care of yourself. You make bad choices when you're in an emotional spot or you're being challenged emotionally. So Spirit is saying, listen, don't let your mood affect you eating a balanced meal, because that's just going to exacerbate the mood that you're in when you're depriving yourself of nutritional food, and smaller meals. You know what I mean? Snacks or something like that. So make sure you stay hydrated. You have healthy snacks, something like that. You're welcome, girly. My foot dead as hell. So yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. We've been on here too long. My legs dead. You said what? What happened to Zion Foster in Detroit? She was in a dumpster. Hold on. Ooh. Let this down, son. My leg was dead. Hold on. Whew. That's not necessarily current events, but I'm gonna oblige you. Ooh. I hate when my legs so dead. I think I got RLS, bro. Restless leg syndrome, cuz. When that leg go dead, boy, on your ass. Damn. Okay. Angels, ancestors. What happened to Zion Foster? What happened to Zion Foster? Now, I don't know nothing about this story, but I'm just going to tell you what comes out in these cards. Listen, there's a big cover-up happening with this situation. I don't know the specifics, but whatever they told you on the news about that particular case is a lie. The letter I is here. I don't know where this plays a part in the case, but the letter I is here. I'm telling you, it was a setup. It was a setup. Whatever the particulars are in the case, it was a setup. Something is a clone. Sometimes this can also be twins. This can be somebody that looks alike, or choosing somebody that looks similar, or has a particular type of somebody that looks similar. Clone could also be somebody doing something over and over and over again. Okay. We got married. Somebody was married in the situation. I don't know who. Somebody was married, but somebody may have lied about them being married. Somebody may have lied about them being married. This is a local cover-up. This is not a major cover-up. This is a local cover-up. A local cover-up. I don't know if somebody was at home or something has to do with somebody's home. I don't know if something started in somebody's home, a married person's home, and somebody covered up a crime scene and maybe move the person to another location. But something started in somebody's home, a married person's home. This person tends to, whoever's the perpetrator of this crime, tends to delve in illicit behavior um, outside of their marriage. Um, and somebody, whoever is the perpetrator, or whatever the gist of this case is, somebody was doing a lot of stuff outside of their home. Either somebody was messing with married men, um, or this married man sleeps out of his house a lot, and outside of his marriage a lot. And something like this was bound to happen, and he's continuing this behavior, whoever this is. Um, I don't know if Zion Foster was. I don't know how old was Zion Foster, but side guy situation. So I don't know who. I don't know if this is a female that was married or there's a man that was married. And he likes to mess with married women too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He has a type for whoever his type is. His hoes and thoughts. There was some type of surgery involved somehow in the future, or there was a surgery, or a surgery is here. Um, I don't know what that has to really do with anything. I told you I don't know nothing about this case. And then there's a lot of uncovered secrets here as to what really happened. We don't have the truth. There's no truth about this situation at all. Whatever the truth is, it's not really out there. Stomach. And this, I don't know if somebody was pregnant. If somebody was pregnant, or somebody ingested something that made them sick, or some clues or evidence could be in someone's stomach. Yeah, you heard me. I think I was sitting down too long. Okay, so Zion Foster was 17. Okay. And let me see. She was a. Let me look up something real quick. So I can get a handle of what I'm talking about. Because I don't know nothing. Okay, this is Detroit. So she was messing with a married man, and then there was a man her age. She was in a relationship, so somebody was her side guy, and she was somebody's side chick. You see what I'm saying? So basically, so people are saying that her cousin Jalen Brazier was the last person to be seen with her. So did Jalen kill Zion? Did Jalen kill Zion? I don't think that he killed her. It was somebody that's attached to him that maybe did it, but somebody got paid off. Let's see. Did Jalen throw Zion in the dumpster? Did Jalen throw Zion in the dumpster? Did Jalen throw Zion in the dumpster? Nah, he didn't do it. He didn't put her in the dumpster, but he know who did. Does Jalen know who killed Zion? So I feel like maybe who killed her, they name start with an I. Let me see something. So is Zion's killer, does the name start with an I? Does Zion's killer's name start with an I? Yes. There's more to the story here. So who killed Zion? Who killed her? I got chained, locked up, bondage. So that gives me kidnap. That gives me sexual assault. That gives me this person done it before. But guess what came out? Good cop. So somebody that appears like a good cop, but is not. So Angel's ancestors did a cop. That's why I said local cover up. Who's capable of a local cover up? That's nobody but local politicians or local police. Local people, that have money in the area. That have influence and power. So was a cop involved? Did a cop kill Zion? Did a cop kill Zion? Did a cop kill... Damn. We got money, opportunity, recovery, be assertive. Did a cop kill Zion? Choose a new direction in the near future. Extra angels. Okay. Did a cop kidnap Zion? Something to do with a cop, though. Let me keep going. Was Zion kidnapped for human trafficking? Unlikely. Was Zion kidnapped to be raped? No. So, was Zion kidnapped? Somebody was taking revenge on her against something. Was somebody taking revenge on her for sleeping with a married man? Was somebody taking revenge on Zion for sleeping with a married man? It had to do, listen, it had to do with that and something else. It had to do with that and something else. Somebody's family. I don't know. Somebody's family is involved. I don't know if it's her family or she was sleeping with a married man. Maybe a married cop. Maybe she didn't know he was a cop. Tell me more about who killed Zion Foster. My job. See, yeah, this feels like somebody that has a title in society. Who killed Illusion? Maybe that's what the I stood for too. So somebody was not who they appeared. I don't know if Zion lied about her age, and I don't know whoever she was messing with maybe didn't say that they was married. But there was some illusions here, secret. Both of them was lying. Tell me more. Who killed Zion Foster? But basically, she was killed over secrets. Ask more questions. Scammer. So yeah, this guy, whoever this is, maybe that was courting her, he lies often because he like young girls. Maybe he lies often because he like young girls. So he just tell them what they need to hear. Let's see what else came out. Who killed her? Left for dead. Letter A. We got an I and we got A. That gives me internal affairs, something. This does give me a cop. Whoever this person is, they've had some marks in the past where internal affairs had looked at them. But I also got Isaiah, maybe. I could be tripping. But an Isaiah is here. Water or water sign or something to do with a body of water. Follow. Zion was being followed. Sneaky. This was they sneaky link. Again, they ain't have no business with each other, whoever this situation was. Let me show y'all the picture of Zion Foster so y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all probably seen, I've seen her face before. This is Zion Foster. I've seen her face before. But I never did her case. She was stalked by this person. And they took her to a trap house. So something has to do with a trap house in a crazy part of town where there would be trap houses, okay? And I don't know what she was just going to have to set up to meet this sneaky link there. Let me see something. So, angels, ancestors. Why was Zion Foster killed? Why was Zion Foster killed? The Sun card. 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands. 6 of Swords. I feel like she might have been pregnant. Was Zion Foster pregnant? I feel like she might have been pregnant. Was Zion Foster pregnant? Yeah, and I think she wanted to keep it. Somebody didn't want her to keep it. She didn't know if she really wanted to keep it. She was leaning towards keeping it or not. Soon as she told the person, they took action on her immediately. Like, nah, you can't be fucking pregnant. You can't be fucking pregnant. So I do feel like this situation does have to deal with her being pregnant. And what even bags that up right here is the Sun card, which is talking about pregnancy too. It doesn't only talk about pregnancy, but a huge indication of pregnancy. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna just clarify these last cards and then I'm out of here. So why is this Sun card here? Crown chakra. Why is this 5 of Swords here? Suffering and silence. Why is this 7 of Wands here? Why was she killed? See? Why is this 6 of Swords here? See, this had everything to do with being with somebody she wasn't supposed to be with. This gives me married man vibes, okay? This gives me married man vibes. I think she was pregnant by this married man. She didn't really know what she wanted to do with the pregnancy, but she was going to tell him to figure it out. I feel like as soon as she told him, he went into action and did something, okay? Like, he wanted to bully her into doing an abortion. And I feel like he had already been threatening her and shit before, and I don't know if he tried to lure her to be like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he got her when she wasn't looking. I don't know if initially was they were supposed to meet up. Give me a second. Did her child's father snatch her to do away with the pregnancy? He even gave her money for an abortion, but I don't think, see, listen, this has anything to do with her being pregnant by a married man, whoever this married man is that she was fucking with. Maybe she told somebody this married man she was fucking with. Maybe his name started with an I, maybe it started with an A, maybe it started with an A, and then an I. You know what I mean? But it was somebody she told, but she was fucking with a married man and got pregnant by him. I just asked, was she taken? I feel like she told, like maybe she told him, and then she was out somewhere, maybe with the cousin Jalen. Cause I'm giving like, you know, he really ain't got nothing to do with it. I feel like I thought he knew more. Being premature into the case, I feel like he knew more. That's why I asked, but it's coming up that he didn't know. I don't think he knows who this married cop is. But maybe I don't know. Was she supposed to meet somebody outside? They were supposed to meet for a talk. Did Zion sneak and meet her child's father? Did Zion sneak and meet the child's father? Yeah, it was a plan like that. It was a plan like that. But I feel like out of nowhere, while he was told, wherever he told her to wait at, she was taken from there. Yeah, this has everything to do with a married man and him trying to keep his secrets buried. Period. Okay. New beginnings is right here because she was pregnant. Did the child's father offer Zion money for an abortion? Did the child's father... All cards fell on the floor. For an abortion. I think she was adamant about that she wanted money for the abortion, but then she changed her mind on him when he thought that she got the abortion. I think she spent the money that he gave her. Did she spend the abortion money on something else? Did Zion spend the abortion money on something else? She may have given it to her family for something. Did she keep the abortion money? I don't think she had the abortion. Okay, let me ask. Did Zion Foster abort the baby she had with the married man? Did Zion Foster abort the baby she had with the married man? Listen to your intuition. That's why I'm like, I don't think she necessarily had an abortion. Yeah, I don't think she had an abortion. But yeah, guys, this is what that case got to do with, all right? Oh. I can't type it right now. Let me see. But there you go. It's The Lash God with a $sign. So you said, did her mama find the body? Did Zion Foster's mom find her body? I feel like there's some type of... I don't know if it's kinder or through... I don't know, through intel she had a hunch. She didn't personally find her, but I feel like she had intel that led to maybe her body being found. Because wasn't her body found? Should you tell the mother what really happened or keep your mouth shut? If the mother want to know, I just feel like Zion was pregnant by this married man, okay? And I know usually young girls talk about their hookups, especially when it's something like that with somebody. So somebody that knows Zion personally should know more about this married man, okay? Did Zion tell anybody about her relationship with the married man? Did Zion tell anybody about her relationship with the married man? She did. She did. She told somebody. I don't know if she told them enough stuff, but she told somebody something, okay? Somebody knows something. It's a married man, but what can they really do when he a cop? Cops is protected, especially in Detroit. Now, come on. Cops is protected. So, this is a married cop. My back is killing me. He could be retired, though. Let me see. Is the cop retired? The married man that Zion messing with, is he a retired cop? Is he a retired cop? I think he's about to retire. He's about to retire. And I mean, listen, cops know about the trap. Listen, he is a married cop. A. B, he's about to retire. Okay. And his name could start with IA or AI. Okay. Like you could start with like his first initial could be A, last initial I, or first initial is I, last initial is A. You know. But yeah, oh, it's all good, girly. It's up to you if you want to tell her. I thought they said they found it in the trash can. Where's was her? And see, only a cop would know where to dispose of a body. Was Zion Foster's body taken to a landfill? I feel unlikely on the landfill. That man know where her body is. I feel like, of course, it's not there currently. They're not going to find it currently. I feel like, but I feel like parts of her are there. I don't. I feel like she, I don't know, dismembered. Something about her is dismembered, though. Let me see something. What's up, Descendant? For a tough love. Let me see something about this case. They said as of August 1st, her body has still not been found. Her body was at that landfill, but pieces of her was at the landfill. That's why this man is a cop. That just breeds it, and I'm getting chills. It just breeds to the fact that the man is a cop and he know what he's doing and how to dispose of a body and how to get away with murder. He disposed of it. It's pieces. It was a piece of her there. Um, a piece of her there. But her whole body wasn't completely there. But she was at the landfill. But they're not gonna find nothing. They're not gonna find nothing there. Somebody was also paid off to either look the other way or to something. Somebody was also paid off. This is a local cover up. Those was the first cards that came in. It's a local cover up. So this is giving nobody publicly maybe get down to the bottom of what really happened, because this married cop did everything to kill the evidence trail, how it lead back to him and everything. Angel's ancestors, will the married cop be linked to Zion Foster's disappearance, death? Will a married cop be linked to Zion Foster's murder in the future? Will a married cop? Nope. I didn't think so. Because he's called in favors to make sure it don't happen. He's not gonna get caught. Her mom is still on it. Her mom knows the truth. She has a hunch of something. The mom knows, but she can't prove it. She can't do nothing about it. He's a fucking cop. What is she gonna do? They could set her up almost like they did on Superfly. Ma'am, stop reaching for a gun. Plant a fucking gun and kill her. So I don't know if I would tell her. I feel like the mom knows something. Okay, the mom isn't dumb. She has a hunch. You know, she has a mother's intuition. Okay, but her hands is tied is what she could do because of who the perpetrator is. Okay, Descendant, tough love, and then I'm out of here. All right, Angel's ancestors. What does Descendant need to know? What does Descendant need to know? Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay. We got. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. It says, whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. What is Spirit talking about? This is in your past energy. So there's something that you went through that you did not take accountability for. It was easier for you to blame the people that maybe was involved rather than you to take accountability for the situation and how it played out, or maybe even how it affected you or whatever. Um, Spirit is here to tell you if you was confused as to whose fault it was. They're here to tell you it's your fault. It's your fault. That's in the past, so maybe you already dealt with this situation and moved past it. But even if you have or haven't, the Spirit is saying they want to let you know whatever this situation was about, you didn't take accountability for your shit, and the problem really was your fault. With this, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the time. Has something to do with that situation. It has something to do with that situation. And I don't know if you were thinking about retaliation, saying something, doing something, or a revenge, whatever you was thinking of in regards to that situation. Spirit is saying don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna fuck yourself up trying to do some shit like that. But this is already in the past, so maybe you realize this, or maybe you didn't realize this. I don't know. So then we get to, if Spirit says this one more time, you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Spirit is saying, listen, shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Girl, we talking about you. Girl, I don't know what this connected to. But again, there is something that you're blaming somebody else for. This happened in your past. It's something that you blamed somebody else for. I don't know what that could be. Only you would know. What happened? What was a challenge that maybe you just got through, went over, that you feel like was not your fault? You like, oh, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. And you was like, no, that's them. That's definitely them. Whatever a situation like that could be, Spirit is saying no. In actuality, it's your fault. You should be blaming yourself. You should be blaming yourself. So something about just taking accountability for your actions. Maybe you haven't been. Maybe you don't usually. Maybe you have a problem with taking accountability for your actions. Maybe you usually blame people instead of taking accountability. Like, okay, them people got me fucked up. These people got me fucked up. Oh, she got me fucked up. I don't know if you always run into situations where it's like, they got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. And you like, no, the problem just can't be them all the time. It got to be you. So it's something like that. It's something like that. It's something like that. So think back. It's something like that. And whatever you were going back and forth about, like a decision on something, Spirit is saying now is not the time to make that decision. The decision could have been in regards to something dealing with blame and other people, or this a situation has something to do with you waiting on timing. You may be trying to force something to happen because you're ready for something to happen instead of waiting for the proper time for something to happen. Really, this ain't your life, so I can't know everything, okay? But okay, these cards is out here for a reason. These cards is out here for a reason. There's something that you wanted to do out of impulse, and Spirit is saying it's better that you waited, because we're talking about past. So it's something that you already dealt with, girly, so you may have forgot. It's something that already happened. It's in the past. Present energy, you look like a shit show. So when this card is coming out, it's been coming out for everybody all day. This is giving like you need to change something about your appearance. Something about your appearance needs to be upgraded. Self-love, self-care, upgrade your appearance. You haven't been taking care of yourself properly. Maybe you just been cutting corners. Like you just been putting your hair up in a bun instead of just, washing it, pressing it, put on a little lipstick. Instead of maybe lipstick, you just been wearing chapstick. Instead of your cute clothes you buy and pay after paying Klarna for, you ain't been wearing. You know, Spirit is just saying, girl, what, you know, zhuzh it up, party it up. Let's get a little lipstick. Let's get a little curl in the hair. You know, can we get a cute little color, a cute pattern? Wear a little blazer. I don't know. Wear your hair differently. You're doing something the same that's really not your energy to do, but you just kind of gotten lazy. So Spirit is like, girly, put some energy into how you look. Because when you look good, you feel good, you do good. So Spirit is like, girly, perhaps the change is just simply vibrating differently with how you look. How you look affects so much, really, is why this card keeps coming out. And the people that did get it today, it's just reinforcing the fact of what I'm telling you. When you look good, you feel good, you do good. All of that culminates in vibrating higher, looking at opportunities differently. You have confidence. You're bringing confidence in. Confidence and just your outlook, because of confidence, changes a lot of shit. Do you see what I'm saying? All because you feel good and confident in how you look, because you know you look good. Come on now. It ain't rocket science. It says shit is going down with your job. So, girl, listen here. What you need to, what you don't like your job, Spirit is saying. So either you gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna look at it differently, or I'm gonna try to be like, listen, I'm working only for like 3 more months. I'm gonna find me something else. I'm gonna learn what I need to learn from her and move on, or or just quit if it ain't gonna work for you. But Spirit is like, just complaining about it, or bringing your negative like attitude or vibe to the job, ain't gonna change nothing. So if you feel like this job is a waste of time, you feel unsatisfied, it's not along with your purpose, um maybe they're not paying you enough, whatever it might be, Spirit is saying you have the power to change it. Change it. There also could be cuts going on at your job, like people getting fired at your job. Just some type of changes are happening as far as how you make money. Okay, so you do remember there was a situation a while back. What Spirit is saying, whatever the situation is, when maybe you was trying, that concerns blame. Spirit is saying whatever happened, you never took accountability for what you added to the situation. And Spirit is acknowledging that. Even if it happened a long time ago in your mind, if it's coming out in these cards, it's something major. Maybe you need to go back and make that right wrong. Make that wrong or right. By going back, you know what? Now that the time has passed, I seen where I did contribute, and I apologize for what I contributed to, the outcome of the situation, whatever it might be. But Spirit is just acknowledging the fact that something wasn't all somebody's fault, that you was trying to say was all somebody's fault. Okay? But yeah, something about your job is changing. So Spirit is like, listen, you gonna change with it, or you gonna make a change and lead a motherfucker. But it's time for you to make some choices, some decisions as it comes to your job, your career, or how you make money. Spirit is saying, like, Spirit is not telling you to quit, but Spirit is saying, listen, if it makes you that unhappy, or you feel so unsatisfied, address that. Don't ignore whatever you're feeling about your job. Address that. How can you remedy it? Don't just ignore it, or just don't keep submitting to how you feel about it. Like, I feel like this, but I can do nothing about it. Spirit is saying you can do something about it. You have options. So then there is something saying here in the future, look, some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. What does this mean? Backing up this message is you're being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. So there is a blessing that is coming your way. It could be a new job with better money. But again, there's something resolved within you, a lesson that you have failed to not learn, that could block you from seeing a new opportunity as a blessing. It could block you from seeing a job opportunity or job offer as an opportunity. Let's say the job you at pays $17 an hour, but the job that may offer you something is maybe like $15 an hour, but when you stay 60 days or 90 days, they give you a $5 raise or something like that, or whatever. But it's just saying, so how you look at something determines, is it an opportunity or not? And just because you don't see it as an opportunity, does it not make it an opportunity? Opportunities come from perspective. So either way, Spirit is saying they're unlocking something that you're asking for, but they're going to watch and see if you're going to let your issues fuck up the blessing, or are you going to see it for what it really is. Period. due to a personality flaw you have, um, because being shady is almost like being petty. Being shady is like giving me untrustworthy vibes. Like it's giving low vibration. If it gives like you're not seeing things properly, you know? And I don't know if you got a slick mouth. I don't know if you got a slick mouth or you running back and saying something that you shouldn't be saying. I don't know if you being a bit messy here. Something that maybe you said talking shit got back around to somebody and now it's this whole big thing. Let me see what you're talking about. This is all when you was in another state. Okay, well you got to make amends about whatever happened there, girly. You said you was at a job where you was harassed by your ex, basically. Okay, and you said some of your coworkers went to the same school, so that's why you was unhappy before you moved. Okay, okay. So the thing with your job, so where do you work at now? Because the thing with your job is happening in your current energy. Where do you work at now in this new state? Because what I'm talking about has something to do with this new job. Do you currently have a job now? You don't work right now. Okay. So you don't do anything for money? Like, what do you do for money? You don't do anything for money? I'm confused. What are you living off of? Savings? But something about your appearance and work is connected. What are you trying to do? Something about appearance and work is connected. And your present energy. If you upgraded your look, you could get this type of job. Something involves looks and your appearance and a job. You in college. You looking for a job. Okay. So, I mean, appearance based jobs gives me, and you're in college, so that gives me like what? Bottle girl. That gives me bartender. That gives me waitress. That gives me hostess. Um, but there's something that you need to apologize back from in the past. Spirit wants you to go back and apologize about something in the past. Listen, I don't know how that could help you. I'm not God, but there's something that you need to go back and apologize for in the past and admit your faults. Okay, until you do, uh, you know, something's lingering. Just close that chapter. You never be surprised. Maybe that will be the key to whatever this blessing is right here. Maybe that's the key to whatever this blessing is right here. This good shit that's coming in the future. And so, what was you thinking about doing? That spirit is talking about and saying now is not the time. What was you thinking about doing? Y'all reading this confusing me. I think your energy is all over the place. Oh, you was thinking about being a bartender. Okay, I think you should. The bartender thing looks good. I feel like you gonna get the bartending job. And the spirit is saying put your best foot forward as far as like your appearance to get the bartending job. But I feel like it's not gonna be escaping drama. Listen, there's gonna be drama anytime you work with people, other females. There's gonna always be some type of drama. Spirit is basically saying stay clear of drama and stay neutral. Don't get involved in the politics of a new place and the shit that's going on. Stay focused on why you're there. Because even though this is present energy, perhaps Perhaps you'll get an offer for a bartending job. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you went ahead and apply. You get a, reply back pretty quickly. Whatever this is. This is present energy. So this is something that's happening. Like it's in the presence. It's in the process of happening. It's happened. It just depends. But the fact that you said you don't have no job, but you was thinking about being a bartender, I feel like this shit is going down with your job vibe. It has something to do with when you get hired for the bartending type job. It may not be just bartending, but something like that. A bartending type job where you're working with the public and you're getting tips based off how you look. Don't get involved with the politics of the females there. I feel like you got a slick mouth, and I don't think you really mean to, but I feel like you're blunt and you tell it like it is. You giving me like air sign vibes. And spirit is like, just be, just everything don't need to be said. Everything don't need to be said. Everything don't need to be said. It ain't about being scared. It ain't about being no punk. It's about like everything don't need to be said. Everything don't need to be said. You may need a personal reading. Okay, but we're talking about something new. Listen, you and that stuff with your ex, again, for the last time, there's something with that situation that you didn't take accountability for that you should have. It's your life, so I don't know what that is. Okay? These 6 cards is all I'm pulling for. That's all you paid for. If you want to know more than that, then you need to do a personal reading. You can email me at krocher1287@gmail.com to set up the personal reading to go more in depth in this particular situation. I only can tell you what's on the board, girlie. This your life. If you know what I'm saying? This is your life. But again, like I just told you, I feel like you're going to get a job that has something to do with your looks. And I'm telling you, don't get hooked up into the politics of whatever that job might be. Go there and do what the job is for and go home. Period. I feel like the job is going to be the blessing that you're looking for. But if you stay focused and look like it's just a money opportunity, this is just work. This ain't about making no friends. This ain't about no popularity contest. I'm staying focused. I'm here to make this amount of money and boom, 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 boom. You stay focused, shit will be fine. But as soon as you get off target and you start to, you being messy and you being low vibrational and you get into shit and you fall into your old ways or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stay to yourself, stay focused, stay out of people's business. Don't tell people too much about your business. I ain't saying being mean. I'm just saying like this. I'm staying here to focus. I'm here on work. I'm professional. I don't want to get into all no drama with who is this. I'm here to work, cash my check, go home. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused like that. That's why I knew you was an air sign. That's what I'm saying. I knew you was an air sign. Because listen, my sister is a Libra and she got a very much a slick mouth. She has a very much a slick mouth. Okay, she do. So you giving me the same shady vibe where it's like you really are a good person. You really are sweet and everything like that. But you come off so fucked up to people that don't know you. So something's giving me like, okay, be more warmer. You know what I mean? Be more personable. Don't look at everything like this is a personal attack or fuck them. Don't write people off so quickly. Understand what the underlying message is here. Do you understand? Like, these cards ain't here for no reason. I've been reading all day. We can't just get to you and now the cards don't know what the fuck they talking about. Okay, so if you don't see my words or the words that I'm messaging to you, um because you're not connecting it where it needs to connect to, that's not, that's, I can't help you do that. I can't help you do that. Because again, the reading will be here, so maybe it don't make sense to you right now, but it'll make sense to you later. You be like, damn, she did tell me, boom, 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 boom. But if you don't, what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't remember, if you can't connect it to something, I can't make you. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They said it about my sister. I'm telling you, like, the way you're wanting to show up in the world is not what you're presenting, girly. It's time for you to make some changes, and you can't keep thinking it's everybody. My sister sometimes has that problem, thinking that it's just different situations in life that she like, oh, it's them. But perhaps it was how you looked at it, sis. Perhaps it was how you took it. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps it's how you took it, but if you change your perspective, because maybe somebody else that has a different perspective could be in that same situation and saw it, took it differently. So the only difference between you and them is how y'all saw it. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's something that you need to check about your perspective about how you see things. I'm not coming down on you about necessarily whatever happened in the past. I'm not really even talking about that. I'm talking about you and what you're comfortable with and your behavior and your personality flaws and your little quirks about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people keep telling you that you're mean, even though you're not mean, you're projecting to people in the world this way. So perhaps you got to be like, okay, I understand what they're saying. I understand the feedback I'm getting. So instead, let me do this. Let me smile more. Let me introduce myself when I go into the rooms. Let me give people compliments first before they give me compliments. Let me become more friendly. Not stupid, not aloof, but just friendly. Let me become more friendly. More small talk. You remember, like, you look nice today. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, boom, boom, whatever. It's just being more friendly. Because if that's who you are, then why is that not connecting to people? Is it, you would say it's their fault that they don't see you for who you are. That's how you view things, and that's what I'm saying is the problem. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. It's not everybody. It can't just be everybody. You have to take accountability for how you're showing up. You have to take accountability for how life goes with you, how things end up, because everything is perspective and perception, girly. How you see things and how the world sees you. Those are things that you can control. And if you don't understand that those are the things that you can control, you'll continue to have weird situations and people getting you misunderstood and, all these new beginnings over and over and over again because you can't keep hitting the reset button when you don't like shit. Okay? Yeah, but that's for the people that decided to get to know you. Think how many people don't have time to get to know you. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have time to get to know you. This is like somebody that's like boom, like they meeting you, boom. If this is what if whoever you are is what you should be projecting. If you're not a mean motherfucker and you don't be known as a mean motherfucker, why would you be carrying the energy of that? The people's feedback on you is not inaccurate. It's right. So take it for what it really is, really, and change it. It's not a rebuttal. It's not a this, but I'm really that. Girl, take what I'm saying plainly and simply change it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the problem. All I'm saying is you need to align and show up in the world how you want to be seen. Because if you're getting the feedback that is different than how you want to show up, then you have to do some changing, and that's all we're saying. You have to take accountability, okay, for how you show up in the world and how you see the world. Can't nobody make you see the world a certain way. You control that, okay? You have to understand this. So the bottom of the deck message is you're giving your power away. You are a badass. Act like it. So giving your power away means like your power is thought. Your power is fairness. Your power is the ability to see things for what they are. Your power is clarity. Your power is all mental. You're very smart. You're very smart. You're very analytical. You like crime. You like figuring stuff out. You know what I'm saying? You're very, you know what I'm saying? You're very logical. You're very thought provoking. Okay. And that's why when people really take the time, if they have the time to get to know you, they're like, okay, you're a dope person. Because initially I thought you was a bitch or whatever. Why are you giving them that vibe? But that's not who you are, right? Right? That's just for the people that just decided to stick around and get to know you because they felt like it was more under the surface. They felt like there was a veneer that you was putting up to keep certain people away, so that the people that do want to get to know you, they'll look past it or they'll see past it, and you feel like that's a little test you'll set up, and then those people will be there. Those are the people I'll give my energy to because they was able to see past my veneer. Bitch, fuck the veneer. Just be who you are. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing wrong with being sweet, vulnerable. You know what I mean? Whatever, whoever you are, however you show up, and whatever your characteristics, it's nothing wrong with being that. You don't have to put up this weird veneer to somehow screen people on should they come in your life or not. Your discernment will do that. You don't have to put up a fake veneer to keep people at bay. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I hope you understand your reading. And your power again is what you're good at, who you know you are, what you know at your core, what you're good at, you know what I mean? Like you know what your strengths are. And it strips to some of the things that I mentioned. So party that up, accentuate that, rather than stuff that's not you. Because you don't want to spend your life being like, well, that ain't me. I'm so misunderstood. That ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. That's giving that victim vibe. That's giving you showing up like a victim, and you this pity mentality, and that's very unattractive. And spirit is saying that's not you, so quit putting on a coat that don't fucking fit. Okay? Okay, girly. Period. So that's what I'm saying. You got to do a little bit of evaluation. Okay? You got to do a little bit of, because I mean, a lot of people think that my sister is mean, but she's really sweet, and she still deals with that right now to this day, with the whole mean thing. You know what I mean? Like, she just told me a situation where she was out with some people with her husband, and they was like, the least she rude because the least she could do is speak. And I'm like, okay, I dealt with this in the past where people said that about me, like, well, you the least you could do is speak. I'm like, listen here, we had a conversation. I said, it's never that you never did speak to me and I didn't speak to you. It's just that you're talking about, we're in a home setting. It was like a roommate situation. Yeah, I have been working. I have been at cosmetology school all day. That ain't nothing but talking and interacting with people. Then I had to work a call center job right after that. I'm tired as hell. And I'm not a talkative person. When I'm at home, I really just like to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to explain. They was like, oh, okay, 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 okay. So I understand it both ways, right? But again, nothing. And I mean, I started to say hi to them, okay, because maybe what it meant for me is, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't see it they way. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say hi. Period. Let me just go ahead and say hi. Like, how you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all good? It's not gonna kill me to say them 5 words and shit, you know? Whatever. So it's the same thing here. I know, right? I love it. So yeah, my Patreon, just go to patreon.com and search Case Says the Oracle, and then sign up for whatever tier and whatever benefits that you want. I updated the 3333. So the people that got 3333, you get everything that the 1111 people get. You get everything the 2222 people get, plus more if you choose to do the 3333. All right. Oh, but just go to patreon.com if you're interested and to see like what's going over there. Read, what it's all about. If you fuck with it, you fuck with it. Follow the prompts to set up your membership. Period. But I did just drop 2 new videos over there. Um, and I'll drop some. I'm tired today. I'm pretty worn out today. Um, but I may drop something else some more during the week. So just stay tuned for my Patreon people, okay? Because y'all are first priority. But yeah, thanks for everybody that pulled up and got a reading. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this shit. I'm pretty tired. I've been on for about 2 hours 37 minutes, so I'm pretty tired. And I worked out today. I'm wore the fuck out. So guys, listen. Check out Patreon. Like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Let's get up to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Your girl is at 7.3, so get me up there, okay? Period. Um, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow is True Crime Tuesday. I got 2 crimes, 2 cases coming. Two cases for me to do tomorrow. It's gonna be a really good True Crime Tuesday. I think it's got something to do with 2 black females, 2 different cases. All right. So definitely don't miss True Crime Tuesday tomorrow 9 p.m. I'll be dropping something in the morning about the 2 cases I'm doing. Okay, so y'all can get familiar. So when you watch it, you know what I'm talking about, and you're enthralled in the case just like I am. All right. So, like I always say, seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Until the next time, I'm out.